Yo, what's up and what's going on, everybody? It's Randy here, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be covering my new settings. I haven't done a settings video in about 4 weeks to a month now, and I have changed around a decent amount of things, so I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what I've been using and things like that. I've also been getting a lot of comments of people asking me about my settings, so I just figured it'd be best just to do an updated settings video. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So this is all pretty basic to be honest. I've been rocking the same stuff on my video settings: window mode, resolution, frame rate limit 144 FPS, full screen. I rock 1920 by 1080. My brightness I switched to 100%, and I still play on ProtoNope 2. For my graphics, I still have the same: view distance, shadows, anti-aliasing, textures, effects, post-processing. So this is all pretty much the same. VSync is off, motion blur off. DirectX version, I have no idea what that is, to be honest. Allow multi-thread rendering, I have on. So these are my video settings. For my game settings, I do not use the old settings, I don't use the old settings. I use the new settings, but if we go ahead and scroll down here, my HUD scale is still on 0.75. It's always been on 0.75. I have sprint by default on, which is really important if you want to use like my binds. I'll be going over my binds too later on. Tap to search interact. That's honestly, like, I used to not play on tap to search interact. What that is, if you guys don't know, it's like if you search a chest or something, like I literally just tap X instead of holding it. So if you guys aren't using tap to search interact, I suggest that you do. So for my reset building choice, I have on. Aim assist, I don't use any of this because I'm not on these settings. Controller auto run, I don't use. Auto open doors, I have on. Confirm edit on release. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm sure everybody does, but for those of you that don't know what confirm edit on release is, that's basically like you don't have to press your confirm button. So you just press, so I use left stick to edit. So I press left stick, I use my right trigger to select the edits, and once I select the edits, then it'll confirm for me. So if you guys want to use that, it's up to you. I personally don't use it. I confirm myself. All this is basically pretty much the same stuff. I do not play with vibration. Builder pros immediately on. And yeah, that's basically this for my game settings. So I use the new settings, and this is basically what they are. My moves. Some of this stuff is kind of new. I haven't really. This came out with like the new update. I haven't really looked into it much, but I have both of these on 12%. Excuse me. My controller auto run off. Builder pro on. All this, my look sensitivity, actually this isn't even important. My build mode sensitivity is on 1.8. My edit mode sensitivity multiplayer is 2.0. And my look horizontal speed and vertical speed I have on 52%. So for me, if you guys haven't watched any of my videos, or if you don't really know me, I prefer to build like my playstyle is like more smooth rather than fast. So I found these settings to be the best for my playstyle. It could be different for you guys, but this is just me. So my boost I have at 0% if I really don't like the boost, but it's up to you guys. All this is pretty basic. ADS look horizontal speed 13%, same with the vertical speed. No boosts. Look dampening time, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I play on linear. That's one of the big things that I've switched to this past like week. I've been on linear for about a week by now. I did switch, for those of you guys wondering why I switched to linear, I did switch because honestly, I've seen like all the big players like, you know, Sway, X, Shaw, all those guys switched to linear. Even Flea made a video saying that he switched to linear. And I really switched to linear because I'm not really playing that much pubs anymore. Flea made a video saying that linear is super good for like creative, and if you want to get better at creative and stuff like that. And I have been playing creative a lot lately. Same with box fights. Linear is really good for box fights. But the main thing that I've noticed when I switched to linear is just the simple fact that my movement is like 100 times better. So I don't know, if you guys have been watching my recent videos, my movement's been a lot better and it just feels better. I feel more free. When I was on exponential, you really are like, I don't want to say like, because exponential's still good, you know, a lot of great players like Woods, BH Woods, if you guys don't know who that is, he's still on exponential. And exponential did good for me, but when I switched to linear, I just felt more free, you know. I switched back to exponential and it was just super stiff. That's the first thing I noticed. So yeah, I switched to linear. That's basically like one of the main things I wanted to highlight. Aim assist strength, all this is pretty basic. These are my audio settings if you guys want that. I don't know. Audio settings, yep. Protonate 2. My enable foot controller is on. I do not play keyboard. So for my combat, or for my controller settings, I did do a hand cam video more in depth, so I'll link that in the description for you guys. Make sure to check that out. But everything, I edit with left stick. I play on an Xbox controller, edit with left stick. I confirm with, yeah, so edit with left stick, switch mode B. So like I said, if you guys want to see like the in-depth hand cam video, I explain because I use the paddles. I use an Xbox Prestige controller, and I really go into depth about like my paddles and stuff like that. I have 4 paddles, so my outside left paddle I use A, my outside right paddle I use B to jump and switch mode. My inside X paddle I use X to reload or trap people, and my inside Y paddle I use Y for pickaxe. So I do use all 4 paddles, but the 2 big ones are A on the left and B on the right, outside big paddles. My build controls, these are all pretty basic. Floor piece, RB, wall piece, RT, stair and roof piece, LT and LB. My edit controls, a lot of you guys, I've been getting a lot of comments, stuff like that, about people asking me what I reset with. So I do reset with right stick. I've always reset with right stick since almost the game came out. I don't think I've ever switched my reset button. So right stick is my reset. And I confirm with B. So like I said, I confirm with B, that's back paddle. So my outside right paddle is B. So I don't press any of these buttons right here. A, X, Y, B. I press them all on my back paddles. So A on the left, B on the right, X on the inside, and then Y on the inside, left and right. So that's basically that. In my dead zone, I don't know why this is 12-12. My dead zone, I play on 10-10. So that basically does it for the settings video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my settings can help you guys become better players and things like that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'm out. I'll catch you guys next time.